Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead with announcements before we get to the best part of the program, which is the Prasadam. So don't go anywhere just yet. So first off, I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for coming out for our Sunday Love Feast, which is from when to when? 4 to 8. Then where were all of you at 4 o'clock? Who here works on Sunday? 1, 2, 3. Everybody else's hands are down, which means you are here at what time? 4. Then what's your excuse? I got lost. Okay, at least we're honest.
I'm lost in Maya too, Prabhu. It's okay.
You cannot work on Sunday. 4 o'clock. The lordships are waiting for you. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and move on. Do we have anybody here for the first time today? First time? Remember, the second and third time still counts as your first visit. No? Good. Everyone's ready. That's what we want to see. We want it to the point where the entire city of Orlando should not be coming here for the first time. So we want to make sure that we keep it like this, that everyone constantly keep on coming back so we can see their lordships. Now, in terms of staying involved with the temple, we want to make sure that everybody, you have one of these. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. If you make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Yes.
Some of it. You make sure that you're following us on Facebook?
Yes.
Instagram?
Yes.
Good. See, those are all the answers I want to hear. If I hear a no, you can quickly change that and make it a yes, and make sure you go onto your phone and click that subscribe button. Now, tomorrow is a very special day. What day is tomorrow? Ekadashi, but not just any Ekadashi. What Ekadashi? Pandava Nirjala. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Pandava Nirjala, tomorrow is a total fast from food and water. So, 5,000 years ago, we still observed the Ekadashi, and there was one Pandava who ate more than all of his brothers, and had the strength of 10,000 elephants. Who? Bhimsen. So in order to have the strength of 10,000 elephants, you need to have a lot of calories. So he ate a lot, but that also meant that he wasn't following the rest of the Ekadashis like his brothers throughout the year. So Krishna makes one exception. As long as you fast for 1 day of the year, completely, it will still count as if all you've acknowledged and participated in all of the other past Ekadashis for the year. So if by some chance you may have accidentally eaten something with cornstarch, we're in America, they like to throw cornstarch in practically everything here. Tomorrow is your opportunity to nullify any potential accidents that we had on Ekadashi, or also just do it in general. The less you eat of food, the more you can eat. Holy name on your tongue. You want your tongue focused on the holy name tomorrow. So tomorrow, focus especially on chanting extra rounds, reading Shastra. Remember, what is the one thing that thoughtful people do?
Read.
They read. So tomorrow is by all means a very auspicious day to read Shastra, chant some extra rounds, come to the temple, look at their lordships, or since you're already subscribed to our social media, you can look at our lordships online. See? You can never be away from the temple in this modern day and age. Now, as I mentioned, it is a total fast. Please also be responsible. We are in the state of Florida, so it is very hot and humid. So depending on your nature of your work, if you can, we do ask that you fast completely, but we also understand that some people's jobs are more demanding than others. Some people are outside. Like tomorrow, I am working outside all day. I'm going to do my best to do the complete fast, but I'm also reasonable. If I'm practically going to collapse, I'm not going to avoid drinking water. Because remember, Srila Prabhupada always said, take care of your health. Cleanliness and health is right next to godliness. And you have to take care of your body, which is a temple. If your temple's not clean and healthy, how can you serve the Lord? So do your diligence and know what your limits are depending on your line of work. Ideally, you want to make sure, though, that you are trying to fast completely. And if for some reason you can't, at least strive to do a total fast until noon. Try to at least do a half-day fast. And then next year, you can do the full fast. And we'll get you there gradually. We also have some upcoming events. So next Sunday, we have our monthly Harinam down at Lake Eola. What did Mahaprabhu come down and advent himself 500 years ago? What was he doing? Congregational chanting. If we claim to be followers of Shri Shri Nitai Gauda Nataraj, then what should we be doing? Congregational chanting, not just at the temple. This right here, this is preaching to the choir. We have to go out and chant. So that's why it's so important that we try as much as possible to go to Lake Eola. Remember, how many people here work Sunday? It's only a handful. Everybody else? What's your excuse? It's okay, you don't have to tell me right here, right now. But we do ask that if you can and you have the time, please come. It's a very beautiful experience. You see many smiling faces that get to interact with us as we're chanting the Lord's names right by the beautiful lakeside. You even have swans swimming by. It's almost like it's the spiritual world anyway. If you do wish to come with our temple transportation, the van will leave here at 10 o'clock?
10:30.
10:30. So if you start to be here at 10 o'clock, that means you get to see the Lords, chant a little bit of japa, then at 10:30 we all drive together at Lake Eola, and we'll go until about noon, and then afterwards we'll... One? Sorry. See, it's been a month away. We need to keep it more often so it's fresh in my mind. But we go until 1 o'clock, and then there will be a little bit of a shot-in afterwards. But it's also just a really good way to practice what we preach and making sure that we are making their lordships happy by continuing the Yuga Dharma. And then, let's just make sure we have covered all of our announcements. Yes, most importantly of all, if anyone would like to volunteer for any temple services after the program, please go see Praveen Prabhu, who is in the back. He will happily find some engagement for you. And if you would like some motivation, some energy to do your service, we also have some Mahaprasadam, which is for sale, $4 per box. That is practically nothing. So after the program, I expect a big line rushing to the gift shop. Please see Marisha to get your box right here and now. They will not last long. Even though there are nine. That's more than normal. Normally we only have like 3 or 4 boxes and they're gone in like 30 seconds. Now you at least have a minute to get your box before they're gone. So get them while they're hot. Or cold, I think they're actually cold sweets. But regardless, make sure you get some Maha sweets before you go and see Praveen for your service. And that is all of our announcements for this evening. So now we will go ahead and switch over to our Srila Prabhupada quote for the day.
Mayapur, June 15th, 1973. Spiritual master is representative of God. Similarly, king is also representative of God. The father is also representative of God. These are the statements of the Shastras because they will guide. The king will guide. The spiritual master will guide. The father will guide. What is that guidance? The guidance is how one can become Krishna conscious by education, by culture. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai. So, it's also, for all the fathers out in the audience, Happy Father's Day. And then also, most importantly of all, Happy Father's Day to our Supreme Father, Shishinitai Gaudanatara, the original all masculine. So he is our father, and like a good father, he provides. And what does he provide?
Prasadam.
Prasadam.
Oh, there was 2 quotes for today.
There were 2?
Yeah. Can you read the report?
Letter to Haigriva, June 14th, 1968. Vrindavan does not require to be modernized because Krishna's Vrindavan is transcendental village. They completely depend on nature's beauty and nature's protection. The community in which Krishna preferred to belong was Vaishya community because Nanda Maharaj happened to be a Vaishya king or landholder and his main business was cow protection. It is understood that he had 900,000 cows and Krishna and Balaram used to take charge of them along with his many cowherd boyfriends. And every day in the morning he used to go out with his friends and cows into the pasturing grounds. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai. Now let's enjoy our Supreme Father's Prasadam.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
So that concludes our Sunday Love Feast for today. Evo! Since it is Father's Day, you know, our Supreme Father right here, he's so merciful. He gave us so much food, so much scrumptious food, like Prabhu was talking about earlier. We have the Mahaprasadam. Maybe we can be extra special. Give him a few extra dollars, you know, maybe make the starting price $10 today for the Maha Sweets. What do you guys think? Yeah? What? Prabhu, you're... Yes, how do you want? No, I'm just kidding. You can intro for, but it would be nice if you leave a little bit more. You know, it is Father's Day. It's a special day. Yeah, so take pictures of their most beautiful Lord Sri 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 Tiger entourage. Before you do that, grab their most merciful prasadam and yeah, and then engage in some service today. It's very important.